Well, hello everybody and happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, April 8th, 2025 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. This is Lisa Freeman coming to you live. That's so funny. I didn't have a commercial again today. I wonder if that's something new that YouTube is doing where you don't have to sit through a commercial. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I'm trying to get this straight, but it's not working. Hold on. Let me see. Maybe that'll work. Okay, that's better. All right, now we're straight. All right. How's everybody doing tonight? It is cold. It went from 85, we had 85, 85, 85 to cold. I think it was a high of 52 today. I woke up this morning and it was like 40. And I had the air conditioner on the last few days and I had to turn the heat back on. It was so cold. I had to put my winter pajamas on. But it's supposed to be cold for a few days and then go back to 60s and maybe 70. But I'm telling you, around here, you never know what you're going to get in this area. But hope you guys are doing great. Let me say hello to everybody. I don't see any comments about the cards. You guys, I love this. I made this card a couple days ago and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this card. And you guys are just saying hello to each other. I think you guys really come here to talk to each other instead of watch my videos. That's what I think. Hey Tony, hey Karen, hey Therese, hey Shirley, hey Cindy, hey Lou. And I know that's not Lou, I think that's Lou's wife. Hey Tracy, hey Patricia, hey Diana, hey Shirley. Oops, I already said Shirley. Hey Sarah, hey Tracy, hey Diane. Let's see. Hey, Marva. I always think of when I see Marva's name, I always think of milk because we used to have Marva Made Dairy here, and all the milk was from Marva Made, which Marva stood for Maryland, Virginia. So that meant the milk was made in like the Maryland, Virginia area. So every time I say Marva's name, I think of milk. Hey, Regina. Hey, Christine. Hey, Karen. Hey, Julie. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Lo-Ann. Hey, Mary. Hey, Cindy. Nancy from sunny North Shore of Lake Erie. Probably cold up there. Going down in the 20s in Chicago tonight. We have a freeze warning for tonight. It's going down in the 30s, and they're saying it might freeze, which a lot of people have already planted flowers and stuff because it's been so warm lately. But I always wait till the 15th of April, and usually you're good by the 15th. Hey, Hilda. Hey, Trina. Hey, Myra. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Lori. Hey, Carol. Hey, Beth. Hey, Jeanette. Okay, here we go. Everybody's flying by. That means everybody's coming on. We're almost up to 100. Oh, Sherry. Hey, Sherry. Okay, so this is what we're making today. Just one, I think. We're coloring, but super, super easy coloring. You're going to be like, wow, that's the easiest coloring ever. And this is a sneak peek. So if you're a demonstrator, you can pre-order this right now. It's available for pre-order to demonstrators only. If you're a regular customer, it's available May 6th, I think. So this is the paper I showed you. I did a few cards with this about a week or so ago, I think. But this paper is absolutely, this is probably my favorite suite in the whole catalog, the new catalog that's coming out. But this paper is gorgeous. So this is the first one, and you get 4 of each one. And it's got that really pretty, kind of like wallpaper pattern on the back. But they're all scenery views and flowers. I love this one too. This is one of my favorites. And then you've got the back. And then this one is really pretty, like just a chalk sketch or a pencil sketch kind of looking thing. And then more of that wallpaper look. And then this one is really pretty scenery. That would be beautiful to do a card with. And there's the back. Another scenery. Now, see, this would be a good one to stamp some trees. Like if you have a big tree, to put in that there with it. Gorgeous. And that's the back of that one. And that pattern is called damask or damask. I don't know how you say it. I want to say damn ask. I don't know where the emphasis goes on that. There's another one. And let's see, the back of that one is gray. And then this one I love. Looks like roses. I did use a couple sheets of that in a card. I love the back of that one. I think that goes so pretty together. And then here's another boat scene. And the back of that. And then I think I used this one in a card last time. And that's the back. I don't really like that one, but I don't know why they would put like a map on the back. And then this cute little house, that's another one that's good. I mean, you could just put that in a little frame and you have some framed art without even doing anything. And then that's the back of that one. So that's the paper. And then it also comes with, this is the stamp set. So there's a big suite. It's like $130, I think, or something like that. This is the suite. So you got all your beautiful flowers and they come with the dies. And then it's got these frame dies, which are really cool. And then the flower dies. So lots of dies. And this is the embossing folder, which is that damask or damask. Anybody know how to say it? Damask. Oh, Audrey says damn mask when her mask slips. That's funny. Ordered the paper. Sharon ordered the paper. This suite is very vintage. Yeah, I love vintage stuff. Blue roses, very, very pretty. Let's see. Ordered one of the DSP pack and already have another. Yeah, I got the max. You get one with the suite and then you could order 2 more. So I ordered 3 total. So I got all that. And then this ribbon also comes in the suite, which is really pretty. This used to come, this like, I don't know what it's called. Just this classic ribbon. I think it used to be called something else, like linen ribbon or something like that. And it used to come in a bunch of different colors. And it was my favorite ribbon because it's so easy to tie in a bow. And it's just real, I don't know, pliable, I guess is the word I'm looking for. But it's so pretty. This is in basic beige. I wish they would make this in like lots of colors. You can use your Stampin' Blends or sponge it to color it if you want to. And we're using the new Secret Sea ink, which I want to call Not Quite Black. It looks black to me. Once you color, you'll see that it's really blue, but the pad itself, when you just stamp it, looks black almost. So, and this is actually that cloud cover. The ink pad is not available yet because they were having some issues with it. I really wanted to have that color to color with, but I only had this color. So we're actually coloring with this color, but we're just going to make it really light. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I got a couple Happy Mail cards. So let me show you those real quick. Paper could be napkins. Yep. Somebody's using frankincense. I don't know what that's for. Well, I'll be calling it damn ass from now on. Wish they had a black ink pad. Gloria, did you see what I did for black ink pad? We do have a black. We have Memento black, but if you look at one of my videos, maybe like 2 weeks ago, I took the white craft pad, which comes uninked, and you get a white refill with it. But I took the Memento black refill and turned the white craft pad into black. And I love it, which I think I used on the last video, I think. So this one is from Becky Chapman, and it is a fun fold card. So it opens like this, and then this is kind of loose like that. And then this opens. So you have like a trifold kind of card with the hibiscus stamp set. Beautiful card. Thank you so much. And envelope matches. So thank you, Becky, for that beautiful card. And then I have this card from Debbie Hamilton, and she sent one for me and my mother. And this one is beautiful. This is one of my favorite sets from a while back. Love it. Love it. So I'm sure my mother has all of her little cards displayed. I just went and visited her today, and she was having a great day. And then this one is from Sally Heilman. I hope I said that right. And she sent me this cute little card. There's the front. And then you open it, and she sent me a note. And then this cute little purse, which is from, I want to say it's the autumn something. I think that stamp said just is retiring, but it had the die in there to make this little purse, or you could use it to make like a picture frame or something. So she made a cute little purse out of it and put a note in there. So I thought that was so cute. So I love it. So thank you so much, Sally, for that card. Beautiful. So that was my happy mail. Thank you, guys. And then I got a couple cards for my mother that I'll take her next time, because I didn't check the mail till I got, well, the mail didn't come till I got home. Okay, so let me read some comments really quick. Had a black pad. Oh, Gloria said she had a black pad. Yeah, try and make that black pad with that white craft one, and it is so nice. I love it because it's nice and squishy. Oh, Kimberly said she did it, and yeah, it's much nicer. I took it when I went to stamp with all my girlfriends the other day, and they were like, oh my gosh, I got to make one of these. It's really, really nice. So yes, I am so excited that my mother is happy. And it's so funny because she and her roommate is Louise. I call them Thelma and Louise because they're just so fun. They're just perfect for each other. So I really wish Louise could stay there permanently, but she might get to go home. So I don't know. They're planning on sending her home in a few weeks, but she might want to stay. I don't know. All right, so let me tell you what you need. So I used Pebble Path just because it's retiring and I have like a whole pack left, so I wanted to use some of it. But if you want to use the Secret Sea or even black or basic gray, all of those would go with this. So you can pick any of the darker grayish black colors, or the Secret Sea paper. I didn't bring any with me because I only have 3 sheets of that. I don't know why I forgot to order a pack. So I just have the like assorted pack with it. Then you need 5 1/4 by 4 basic beige. I started to spell it IE, and then I was like, oh no, it's EI. Because I always think I before E except after C, except when it's like 8, EIGH, that kind of thing. Then the E comes first. So I had to fix it. This is 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. This is for stamping the flower before we cut it out. And then this piece I already embossed with that damask. Damask. You can see it. So see how pretty that is? Love it. I think that's upside down. Wait a minute. I don't know which way it goes. It's hard to tell. Probably could go either way. I don't know. Let's put it that way. And so what I did was I embossed a piece that was 4 inches across, then I cut them in half. So that way it's not as many pieces. And then I've got this strip, which this is the same paper. I just cut it. And then, so this one is 1 1/2 by 5 1/4. And this is 5 1/4 by 3/4. So this one is twice as wide as this one. And then I've got my 2 pieces for my words. 1 1/2 by 1/2 is the beige, and 1 5/8 by 5/8 is the Secret Sea. So that's this piece right here. And then you need the ribbon. We're going to do a little bow there. So take a screenshot of that, and we will get started. I already tied my bow. Oh, Deborah got hers today. That orange flower on the DSP looks like a, oh. I just got that. I was going to say it looks like a damn mask. It does look kind of like something else. Yeah. You guys are going to love the joke today. Let's see. Okay. Oh, Sherry. No, Well, okay, yes and no. So she says, was your mom reluctant to go at first? So she did not want to go at all at first because she had her fall back in October and, you know, she went to the hospital. She broke her shoulder and went to the hospital, and then she went to rehab for like a month, and she hated that rehab place. So she definitely did not want to stay. So she went home. She shouldn't have. So not long after that, she ended up back in the hospital. Went back to another rehab place because she said she didn't want to go to that first one. The second one was better, but it was like 1,000 degrees in there. Every time I walked in the door, I thought I was going to pass out. It was so hot. And it was really loud. Like everybody was just loud there. So she liked it okay, but didn't love it. But then she went back home and then she got sick. So she went back to the hospital and went back to rehab again. And this time I'm like, she doesn't want to go to those other two. So she went to this one and she loves this one. This one was, the people are really, really, really nice. I mean, like so nice. There's only been like 2 that I've seen that haven't been like great. And she really liked it. And I thought she was just going to stay originally, but she said, no, I really want to go home, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, are you sure? Because every time you go home, you know, you end up back in the hospital and blah, blah, blah. She's like, no, I really like my apartment. So I check her out, all that stuff, go through all that stuff, take her home. And the next day she calls and says she wants to go back. So it was her decision. She realized that she really didn't want to be by herself. So, okay. So what we're going to do first is stamp the flower, and we're going to stamp it on this little piece right here. And I'm going to ink it up with my Secret C. And this is a brand new pad, so it's super, super juicy. So that's why I'm doing it this way. So whenever I have a bigger stamp and it's super juicy, I like to just tap the ink onto the stamp, because if you do it the other way, sometimes you get it like all over the place. So I'm just barely touching. You really could just like set the ink pad there and it'd probably be enough ink. So there we go. And we're going to just stamp it on here. It doesn't have to be straight because we're going to cut it out with the die cut. And so when she went back, she had Louise, the roommate she has now, as, whoops, I forgot. I want to stamp this on the inside too. I'm going to stamp it off just a little bit. So Louise was her roommate to begin with, and then she went home, and then I called back the next day and I said, is there any way she can get the same room back? And they're like, oh yeah, we didn't give her room away or anything. So she got to go back and went right back into the same room with the same roommate. So that was one of the best parts, is she loves her roommate. So I think that if Louise leaves, she's probably, I don't know. Hopefully she'll stay. But if she does leave, I hope she gets another good roommate. All right, so we're going to stamp just a note on this little teeny tiny piece, and hopefully I'll get that straight. And pretty good. Okay. And I was going to dip this. I did this on the original one. I dipped it, and the ink pad is so juicy, I got it all over my fingers. So we're not going to do that for today. All right, so this one goes inside, and we're going to color this. So here's what I did. I took a block, just a regular block, and I put a little bit of ink. I did not just do that. Oh my God. Oh, no. All right, good thing I have an extra set. All right, let's rewind that video. Dang, I can't believe I did that. Ah, ruined both pieces too. Dang, that sucks. All right, so we can't use that. So I do have some extras. Don't laugh. I know you guys are hysterical laughing. You're going, oh, no. Dang, that stinks. Good thing I have one extra piece, because I have a class tomorrow, not tomorrow, Thursday. And I cut exactly one extra of everything. So, all right, let's put that out of the way. Now I messed up my whole everything. Let's try that one more time. All right, so I should have just done this. Why did I even pick it up? So I just want a little bit of ink. So I just want a little bit of ink on there. That was dumb. I I even picked the ink pad up. Okay, so we just want a little bit of ink. That's actually probably too much ink, but. And then we're going to take our Wink of Stella. So we're going to color with Wink of Stella. And what I'm going to do is just squeeze a little bit out, because that's way too much ink. Let me get a little bit off of there, because I don't want quite that much. Okay. I dabbed some off. All right, we're going to squeeze. Hopefully I got some left in here. Hold on. Oh. Well, maybe not. Let me see if this one has some. I think that was empty. I thought these were both brand new. Okay, this is crazy. There we go. Okay. All right, so mix it up. So you want to mix up your Wink of Stella with the ink. Oh, I need that scrap paper back. Okay, so here we go. We're going to color, but you don't want it like super, super dark. So you're just going to blob off some. And then we're just going to color. So it's going to make it bluish. This is that Secret Sea color. It'd be easier if we had the cloud cover because it'd be lighter to begin with. So we're just going to color and then just keep grabbing some. Dab it off just a little bit because you don't want it too dark. But hopefully you can see all that sparkle on here. And doesn't that make a beautiful flower? I love it. Audrey's laughing. Yes. I don't think I've ever done that before. Just ruined my... Thank goodness it wasn't my finished card. That would have really sucked. Now, the Wink of Stella by itself does pick up some ink from the flower being stamped, but when I colored it the first time, it just wasn't enough color to really see it that much. So that's why I added a little bit from the ink pad just to give it some more color. So there we go. And if you want to be like more exact and do like more, you know, perfect watercolor, you know, and leave some white, and you can do that and make it even more beautiful. But I was just kind of doing my lazy coloring, and I love coloring with the Wink of Stella. And I never have to squeeze this again. After I squeeze it the first time and put a few drops on here, you don't have to squeeze it anymore because there's plenty of Wink of Stella there. So, and there's plenty of ink. Like really, this is enough for the whole class to do it. But since it's just me, I don't want to waste it. So I might just have to stamp a few more and ink them. I mean, color them. Okay, so there we go. Now, we're all done coloring. There we go. Now we have to cut it out. So make sure it's totally dry. Save this. You don't want to just, you know, waste that. So save it to color some more. And then all you do is just wipe that clear and you're good to go with another one. All right, so now we're going to do, I didn't bring the die cut with me because I forgot. So luckily I had one already done. So by the magic of TV, I've already cut that out. But you know what? I think I want to add just a little bit more. This one is lighter. See the difference? I did. Well, which one do you like? The light one or the dark one? This one has just, like, I didn't put quite as much ink on there. Yeah, basic beige cardstock and Secret Sea ink. Dark, you like the darker. So let's add just a teeny bit more of that. Just wherever. And I mean, I am not even trying to be like professional art colorer, watercolorer. I'm just sticking some more on there. But always make sure you blot it because you don't want to get just too dark. Because that Secret Sea is very dark. But I think the cloud cover would have been easier to color with. Okay, so there we go. So this one I'm going to save to cut out later and save my ink for later. So there we go. So wasn't that easy? I can't believe I made a mess right there. Darn it. This goes together here. I was going to mow the grass this afternoon, but dang it, it was cold out. And I was lazy. My grass really needs mowing. But I'm going to do it tomorrow. I think I cut that a little short. Just a little. Okay, there we go. All right, and then these pieces here, this one goes on the inside. And my original card, I actually had used a whole piece of the embossed part. You can't really tell, because if you look at these, one actually, this piece goes all the way across from here to here, and this one, it only goes here to here. So I was like, that part gets totally covered, so I just cut it in half, and then I had two. So don't waste your paper, because that paper is pretty darn expensive. It's coming up to be really expensive. All right, so put some glue, and then we're going to glue this one towards the edge, but leave a little bit of a border all the way around. This is what I love about the green glue, is you can maneuver it for like 10 seconds. Then you put this one on the other side, like so, right there. And line that up on the other side. Make sure they're matchy-matchy here. You want to make sure they're like the same at the top and the bottom. And that looks pretty good. And then this is going to cover, kind of cover the gap. You can either go over top of both of them like that, or just butt it up like right to this one and go over this part right here, which is what I did. But either way, it looks good both ways. But just as long as you cover that gap. Okay. So there we go. And just hold that for a second. And whenever you have an embossed piece you're sticking to, it always takes an extra second to hold it. Thanks, Lynn. Got so windy here. Yeah, it has been super windy here. And the other day, I think I didn't tell you guys that. It was Saturday or Sunday. I was out in the yard, like laying on my deck, and it was like a blizzard of pollen stuff. You know that stuff that falls from the tree that kind of looks like little teeny stringy things with little seeds on them? Like when they're laying on the ground, they kind of look like, I don't know, caterpillars almost. They're just kind of fuzzy. Those things were falling so fast it looked like a blizzard outside. It was gross. So I only stayed out for a few minutes because I was getting covered in those things. All right, so put some dimensionals on here. But thank God, it poured down rain all day yesterday. We had a thunderstorm last night, and it washed a lot of the pollen away. Thank goodness, because everybody's car was kind of greenish yellow. All right, I'm going to cut a couple of these little ones here and put like right there. All right, so then our flower is going to go right here. So see how it matches that cloud cover, that color matches perfectly. Love that, because that was what I was trying to do, get that same color. And that was that secret C. So it is blue, but it barely is blue. Oh my gosh, Julie had snow today. Crazy. Your daffodils are shivering. Yeah, everything's blooming here. All my hydrangeas and rose bushes, everything is coming up all over the place. So put that like right about there. And then our words are going to go down at the bottom, wherever you want. You can put it over there, under that, whatever you want. I'm going to put it just a little bit over the, oh, I did that crooked on there, darn it. Okay, and then I've got my bow. I already did my bow ahead of time, and I'm just going to put that like right there. Just because I did them for class ahead of time, so I already had like a bunch of them made. But this ribbon's really easy to tie. Just put that at the bottom of your stem, like that. And then I've got our, oh, this comes in the suite too. These little gems, they're the in color flat pearl. Oh, no, they don't. I don't know if it does or not. I don't know. I can't remember. I think it does, but they're the in color flat pearls. So it has all the brand new colors. So that's the Secret Sea, the cloud cover, the, oh, what's that one called? Tiger something. I can't remember now. Daffodil. No. Something delight. No, duckling. Wait a minute. What is that one? Darling duckling. Darling duckling. Timid tiger and strawberry slush. That's what it is. Okay. I always want to say Daffy Duck, but it's not. It's darling duckling. Okay, so I need my take your pick tool, and one I did with just the two darkest ones here, and then this one I did a dark one and two light ones. So, because they both go really well with it. I don't know which one. I think I like the dark ones better, actually. So let's just do that. Put one of each of those there. And we'll just do two. Love it. All right, and then we're going to spritz it with some shimmer. Give it even more sparkle, because you can never have too much sparkle. And there you go. So there's my card. Oh, I got the names correct. Yay. Rose said I got them right. Yeah, that timid tiger was getting me. I knew it was tiger. Tiger and duck. I got tiger, duck, and turducken. I just cracked myself up. Thank you, guys. I know what a name for a color. Darling duckling, timid tiger. Yeah, they should have said Tony the tiger. Calico, looks like a calico print. It does look like a calico print. You know, we were talking about fabric today. You know, Joann's is going out of business, so we are not going to have any fabric stores here at all, because we had Hancock, which went out of business. Now Joann is going out of business, so my mother wanted me to get her some needle and thread because she has like a little rip on her shirt, and I don't have, well, I do have some, but I don't know where it is. And she's like, well, just go to the fabric store and get some. And I said, the fabric store is going out of business. She was like, what? I said, yeah, I know. Crazy. All right. So are you guys ready for a joke? It is so funny. You're going to love it. Oh, Marva, you have deer and groundhogs. I have moles in my yard. A couple of them, 2 or 3. Oh, Hobby Lobby has fabric? I didn't know that. I used to go to the fabric store all the time. Thank you, Barbara. Oh, Michael's has fabric. I never knew that either. Walmart used to have it, but I don't know if they have it anymore. I've never seen it lately. All right, time for the joke. Here we go. Oh, chipmunks. I've never seen a chipmunk except on Alvin and the Chipmunks. That is not, oh, that was one of my favorite cartoons back in the day. All right, somebody sent me this. Uh-oh. Hold on. Now I got this message on my stupid computer. Darn it. Why is it saying, telling me how to use my email? Oh my gosh. Okay. Done. Okay. Now my joke is gone. Hold on. Let me find it. Don't you hate that? It did some update or something while I was doing the video. Hold on, let me find it. My friend Brenda was here today, and she's like, we were talking about videos and watching videos, and she said, I know, sometimes I watch somebody and they're like, they forget something. They go, hold on, let me go get this. And I said, yeah, I do that all the time. Oh, gosh. Hold on. Where did it go? I can't believe that. I had it all pulled up and everything ready to go, and it's a really good one. Oh, my gosh. I don't think it was that far down. I'm sorry, you guys. I know I had my joke all ready, and now it's gone. Where is it? Just talk amongst yourselves while I look. Dang. I'm sorry. I can't remember where it was. Oh, wait a minute. No, is that it? No. It's like it just disappeared. I had it just pulled up. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is crazy. I might have to do a different one because I can't find it. That's not it. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, you guys. I had the greatest joke for today, and now it is just not here. And I don't know what happened to it because I had it all pulled up and ready to go. I'll have to go find it again. Oh my gosh. I can't find it. Oh, you know why? Okay, never mind. I figured out why. It switched it from all emails to priority emails. So that's why it was missing. Okay, now I'm good. I can find it. Hold on. I hope you're still there. I know it was like just yesterday. Okay, here it is. Okay. This is from Teresa Foster. Okay. Don't mess with Granny. So here we are. The scene is a packed courtroom. The audience is silent. The tension is thick as the defense attorney approaches the witness stand. The lawyer says, ma'am, could you please state your age for the record? Granny, smiling sweetly, said, I'm 86 years young, sugar. The lawyer said, and in your own words, can you tell us what happened on the night of April 1st? Granny says, well, I was sitting on my porch, rocking away in my favorite chair, enjoying the spring air. Everything was peaceful until a young fella snuck up and plopped himself right beside me. The lawyer said, did you know him? Granny says, nope, not a clue who he was, but he sure had a charming smile. The lawyer says, then what happened? Granny says, well, he started rubbing my thigh. The lawyer said, did you try to stop him? Heavens, no. Why not? Said the lawyer. Because it felt kind of nice. Ain't had a gentleman do that since my Albert passed, bless his soul, 30 years ago. And then the lawyer said, Granny said, then he moved up and started rubbing my chest. And the lawyer, raising an eyebrow, says, you still didn't stop him? Granny said, not even close. I was feeling more alive than I had in decades. And then what happened next? Granny said, well, I figured if the Lord was sending me a blessing, I wasn't going to waste it. So I leaned back, looked him square in the eye, and said, take me, young man, take me now. The lawyer said, and did he? Heck no. He jumped up, laughed, and yelled, April Fools, right in my face. The whole courtroom gasped. The lawyer, wide-eyed, says, and how did you respond? And Granny says calmly, I shot him. And the moral of this story is never prank a granny with a revolver and a rocking chair. I'm glad I finally finally found that. Gosh, I was like, okay, this is a good joke. You guys are going to love it. And then my stuff messed up. So thanks for sticking it around for the joke. I know. Audrey says, no joke. You can't be serious. I wouldn't do that to you, although I have done it before, but I try to always have a joke for you. All right, so it is time for card giveaway. So let me get these out of the way. I have 1, 2 that were not claimed last time. So Nina at Ladybird Cards and Annie Wagoner. And then we've got the Apple card, and I've got a couple that I just did recently. So here we go. Let's shake them up. Shake them. Oops, one fell out. We'll do that one. All right, first card, Darlene Erickson. Darlene, you get that one, the Apple one. And then we've got Michelle. Michelle Moore, yay. Thank you, Kelly. And the joke. She likes the card and the joke. Next one is Judy French. Judy French. Next one, Gloria. I saw Gloria on here. Gloria Wolf. And one more. This one is Paula Addison. Paula Addison. So there you go. So that's the winners for today. Oh, Darlene's on here. Good. And let me see. Darlene's on here. I know Gloria's on here. How about anybody else on here who won? Thank you guys so much. Oh, Laura, I don't know. I have no idea. But it seems like the good news is a lot of these places are caving in and getting rid of them all together. So hopefully that'll happen with China. So thank you guys so much for watching and hanging around long enough to get the joke out, because I was worried I wasn't going to find it. But hopefully it was worth the wait, because that was a good joke, wasn't it? Congratulations to all the winners. And don't, oh, wait a minute. I always forget this. So don't forget to send me your address. So there's my email. So stampgirl2@cox.net. Make sure you send me your address so I can stick it in the mail to you. And if you want to send cards to cheer people up and pray for them, here's the addresses for Bill, Barbara, and Carrie. And if anybody else is going through like a serious illness or something like that, or death in the family, you can give me your name and address if you want me to post it for cards. So there, oops, Bill's wasn't showing up. There we go. So there's that. And then my address, if you want to send me a card or my mom, you can send it here. So there you go. All right, you guys, thanks so much for joining me and hanging out for 45 minutes. And I'll be back Saturday, but I do have a plan for Thursday. So those of you that have joined my channel, I am planning on doing a video Thursday. So I will send, I think I've never done it before. So I think what I do is I go on YouTube and send an invitation to the members, and then it sends you like a, I don't know, notification or something to join. So everybody who has joined the channel will get to watch that one. And I think that's how it works. I haven't tried it yet, but I looked it up, and I think that's how it works. So those of you who have joined the channel, make sure Thursday you're watching, and hopefully it'll work. And you'll get a little private video. So there you go. And if you want to join, all you got to do is hit the join button right under the video. There should be a little button that says join. If you're watching, I think it's on a computer or a phone, if I'm not mistaken. It's cheap, but it helps support my channel. So I got to look for ways to make up for the new reward system that's coming next week. So only a few days left of host codes, like 3 or 4 more days, and then host codes are gone forever. So you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you back, some of you guys, on Thursday, hopefully. If not, then I'll see you Saturday. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.